This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Florida Gators. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Will kick this deep to begin the game. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Takes the handoff. It's Clark. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Back to pass. It's Lagway. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. He'll call for the fair catch here. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And they'll start tonight with a run that goes nowhere against this fired-up defense.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 3rd down instead.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Hawkins. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. 1st down play here. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll hit out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here, the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
The receiver makes the catch. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Longhorns. A great catch and run for 6. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Lagway. He's running out of time here. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Great start with this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. And he's shoved out of bounds for the defense short of the first down marker.
This defense is spread out all over the field trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we've got a fourth down.
This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on fourth down.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. It's a quick grab. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
The Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. It's Owens. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
2nd down after that previous play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Makes the catch downfield. Now here he goes. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught for the completion. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to throw yet again. The receiver grabs it. He makes the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a 1st down at the 47. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Grab down the middle, it's Gibson.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Pulls it in. It's Gibson. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
A completion makes it 2nd and medium. It's a keeper. Breaks into the clear. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Florida. They connect for 6.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want and hit it for a big one.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him. But a great spot to start this drive. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Finds the receiver wide open. Touchdown, Longhorns. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Oh, he's looking to throw. Extending the play now. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down. Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Lagway. The pocket breaking down. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Touchdown, Gators. Add 6 more points to the total.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Dropping back. It's Owens. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick throw to the left. He's got his man wide open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Bringing pressure. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the Gators will line up to boot it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. It's deep. It's a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw. It's Owens. Grabbed by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wideout. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Hawkins. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Three receivers in a bunch formation as they come up on second and inches. They look to throw it here on second down. Pump over the middle. It's Hawkins. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Moves out of the pocket. And is picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Owens. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick it off to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Oh, the ball comes loose. Oh, they keep the football. They're able to recover that fumble and avoid a costly mistake.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The sure hands. It's Gibson. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Touchdown, Florida, as they come roaring back now. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On first down, it's play action. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
First down and 10. Looking to throw. It's Owens. Nice grab. It's Moore. That's the spin move. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
The pass is hauled in over the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Locates the tight end. It's complete. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
They'll pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. Dropping back, it's Owens. The pass rush closing in. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
25 at second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He lets it go on the move. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
On third down, he drops to throw. Grab made by the tight end. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. The Gators pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
That's reeled in. It's Brown.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Stopped right near midfield, and it'll be a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
QB to the tight end for a completion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To throw, it's Lagway. He's running out of time here. He's picked for a third time tonight. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Could take it all the way. Inside the 20. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Gators. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Oh, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. What a grab by the junior.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake made in the game. The Tigers. For a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They get him down, but not before he gets the +38.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw again. Wrap down the middle. It's Hawkins. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Makes the catch. It's Brown. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
BAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's in the clear. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Working clock with the ground game. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. With the catch, it's Hawkins. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Fights through a tackle.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And we'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Makes the grab. It's Brown. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down. That was crucial, Kirk. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go, still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
Trying to run, it's Ball. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And the single back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Lagway. The pocket breaking down. Pass him up. Can he get in? They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now.
Well, I tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume. Just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock because you got everything working in your direction.
Offense getting set. It's second down. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Off the defensive penalty, it sets up the rare 2nd and 1 scenario. And the quarterback just kneels down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left.
Chris, this has been an unbelievable game, and this is really about do it. Now you can head to the locker room, maybe throw the wristbands to the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team and the fans. It's a great win for this team.
So forget the field goal attempt. They'll try to pad the lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a 2-possession game with under a minute to go.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for a late deep shot. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a...
Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big game, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Touchdown, Longhorns. Way too much speed on that play.
I'll tell you what, Chris, with this touchdown, never say never. You know, we're under 15 seconds to go, but with that touchdown, at least you're giving yourself a chance with an onside kick. If you recover it, who knows, a Hail Mary, maybe you got a chance to win the game.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Looking for a man. And he makes the 2-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2.
He's off.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered this. This is amazing. The special teams unit does their good here. Let's see how they call this series.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, you got one final shot still. I don't know if he can get it all the way to the end zone. Hey, but miracles can happen.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep throw. And the pass is incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper.